because Jinx also has the range card and has the better one. The only sort of wild card I do put into this is Vince or the TF in the mid lane.
I swear you've just done that pun deliberately. I swear.
Oh no, that was actually unintentional. It was unintentional, but it was a great pun. So
it looks like we've got the Rune King's looking for the invade here. Although, let's see, we've got
their bot lane's a little bit late. Gourmet Gang's bot lane's a little late to that push, but it should be okay. Yeah,
they'll be there on time. The question is, they're not going to see the come in. Oh, this could be disastrous.
It's the gold card start. Oh, he didn't flash. It's too late. No. Oh, that's a really nice flash.
Connect. That is, however, a flashless Soraka. They will be looking to abuse that.
That's true. Sorry. Going back to what I was saying, though, because now it looks like they're returning to just a normal start. Blue side aren't looking to invade at all from the looks things on the top side to counter invade. But what I was saying before was that the Twisted Fate, Vince, he's known to be a very hit and miss player, is one thing you could say. He's very good at the game, very, very good mechanically. But he has been known to occasionally throw some games maybe, or give the enemy team a few extra chances at getting back in the game. And that's one thing where it's certainly something you can't predict. You don't know what's going to happen.
So what you're saying is coin flip.
Yeah, I guess you could put it that way. But yeah, so he has been known to throw the odd game. So we'll see what happens on that front. But I wouldn't say that's anything that Gourmet Gang want to be betting on. But that's just one thing that I can see that would weaken the potential of Rune Kings here.
But yeah, so from both teams so far, seeing relatively standard starts. Both junglers opting to full clear their bottom sides of jungles. Looking for their level 3s. Because both champs... Ooh, that's first blood on Talon. That's that level 2 I was talking about in that champ select. And yeah, I don't think Vince was expecting that at all.
No. I think he just didn't respect it enough there. Flashed a bit late. And yeah, just didn't trait the enemy level 2. And got punished really hard for it. That's going to be a real pain for him in lane now. Because he's now a flashless TF into Talon. And,
I mean, at the same time, Talon's also burnt his flash, so he does have the ignite advantage, but I don't know if that's going to mean much against First Blood Talon.
Yeah, it's also Talon's got the gap closed as well, so
yeah,
I feel like Talon's flash just means a little bit less, especially if he can just leave the lane and come back round and gank his own lane overall. That's also possible. And Lee Sin is clearing up to top side a little bit ahead of the Lee Sin, from what I can see here.
So that has to be expected. Lee Sin, not the power farming of the past he used to be. So we're going to see Lee Sin opting for 5 camps, while we've got the 4 camps on the Lee Sin, which means he should get to Scuttle first if he's going to choose to contest it. Yeah, bot lane's currently got massive prio to be expected since they can't afford to play aggressive with that Soraka flash down. Yeah, that's going to be the Gourmet Gang collapsing onto that Scuttle, so there's not really much that Karana can do there to take it.
No, they've no real prio top lane at all. So it's not like the set can just walk down to bully him off it and stall for the lease. So he's just pathing to bot Scuttle here. He's not even contesting it, just getting on with it. Getting bot Scuttle, going to trade that. That's not a bad choice. But here we see though Mo just moving into the enemy jungle, getting some vision, seeing what's going on.
Looking for something, but there's nothing to be found there at the moment. So we have seen both bots have already reset once. Which,
yeah,
we are actually going to see that Tristana does now have a dagger advantage over Feb. So that's, I don't know if it's going to account too much in the lane, since, as I said before, they can't really afford to play aggressive with a Soraka with no flash. But definitely something that may sway the tide in any early fights.
Possibly, it's a bit of a unfortunate one for both junglers, where the events that happened in mid lane. Just sort of meant that mid lane just wasn't an active lane, and then because the Lee Sin opted for the faster clear path, the Elise couldn't really look topside, so had to just give up all of that. So Lee Sin profited.
Seeing Elise looking mid here, but the control ward will, stave the gank there. Meanwhile, bits of skirmishing happening top lane. We are seeing the set slowly knock Cho'Gath down, but that passive will try and keep him sustained. A lot of health comes out of that, to be fair.
Lee Sin looking for the counter gank
Oh.
here, actually.
That will be another kill down. And I don't think they catch the Elise here. Yeah, she's just going to walk out.
Mo
So
threaded that Q beautifully there. It was a really, really nice Q to land and just confirms that kill. That's like the Talon is nearly doubling the farm of the TS here. That's kind of crazy. Like we're 5 minutes into the game and he's got a huge farm lead.
So yeah, this is this early game we're on about. The Talon Lee Sin, both two of the best early game champs you can draft. And right now they're setting themselves up for success. It's just can they hang on to that lead and well, not hang on to it, more press that lead further. We are seeing now the Lee Sin getting to counter the jungle, which is going to help put Elise behind as well.
Yep. And if that Elise doesn't get much done early, she's definitely going to be a lot more punishable and a lot less useful going into this late game. So definitely good
Seeing
thing.
the gank on bot lane here.
Okay. Well, stuns, crash down. Zap from Jinx.
We're seeing the teleport come through from Set as well here.
Okay. Lee Sin's in a tough spot here, but Soraka's trying to heal him up. Okay, now Soraka's in trouble, and the Set picks up the Lee Sin, but he gets out. It's the abilities. Oh, but it's okay. They still get the Tristana. They still managed to catch out that with the Rel. And was that the cocoon there going down? Sorry, I might have missed that.
No, the cocoon didn't land.
Okay, it wasn't.
So they've managed to find 2 kills here, and that will chain into the Drake for them.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of par for the course with Gourmet Gang getting a lead in the early game. So
toxic.
Well, I'm just saying it how it is, you know. So we're gonna just have to see how they can do, you know.
Still, that has completely closed out that early game gold lead they just gained. They are now actually 300 gold ahead, roughly 400. One of the two. With at the moment, it's the mid lane is extremely far ahead.
Yeah, and they do get a couple plates there, top, or at least one plate. So it's not total loss for the Cho'Gath, but it's still not ideal for the Set to get 2 kills. Oh,
that's an unfortunate ult from the Talon there, just immediately gold carded.
Yeah, a little bit of a spicy one. Not getting much done there. TF had flash up as well, so it's not like he wasn't going to be able to flash away from that. So I'm not really sure where that was coming from, but
we are going to see the ninja plated steel caps. We're going to see the steel caps immediately onto the TF here, since he is behind. Oh, we've got another gank happening on the bot lane.
Okay.
They're not going to be in range to land anything there.
Okay, yeah. Oh no, he's going back. He's coming back around for the regank. He's looking to find the cocoon. He's behind them. They don't have vision either. They're not expecting this. If the roll can find a good crash down, and possibly if the Tristana panic jumps, they might just lose it. The wave though spots him out.
So they should be going on the Soraka here.
Oh, the cocoon goes wide.
The flash is good from Soraka there. Prevents the cocoon.
I think perhaps if they waited a little longer there for the wave to just go past, the Elise didn't get spotted out early, and maybe it goes better. But we've got Lee Sin then in the mid lane as well, looking for a gank mid, but Elise is coming up, so a counter gank is possible. So gotta be careful here. Oh, the shot.
We are going to see the kick come through. TF will flash back into his Elise. Oh, I think she burns. Yep, she burns to death, and we've got Set coming down.
Lee Sin cleans it too. Oh, that's beautiful. Although, yeah,
one of them dies.
Okay, that's fine. Talon, just leave him for dead. Leave him for dead, please, Talon. Okay. Okay. So Matthias gets out there just about.
So that is a 2-for-1 for Gourmet Gang, although that Set now is starting to look quite scary with the 3-kill lead.
Yeah, they're going to have to be really respectful of that now. That roam, I don't know. I guess they just didn't see it coming in time and just got really hard punished for it.
Oh, this will be the dead Soraka, I believe. Yeah. I'm assuming Triss doesn't have jump up. She could have reset on that, although it may not have been the smartest play if you had Soraka dead.
I think this is a dead Cho'Gath. I'm not sure I see him get him out of this one. But maybe if he lands
that's a
he's just
Set with red buff. Ooh.
Okay, that's the flashbang. Flashbang, got it. Okay. If this Set had ult there, that Cho'Gath was dead. But obviously he already picked up a kill with it mid, so it's not like he burnt it for no reason. Okay. You were saying sorry?
All things considered, this game is still very even. Less than 100 gold between the two teams right now. With, at the moment, the CS between each lane is relatively close, aside from mid, where we've got the Talon with the 25 CS lead, along with 2 kills. But then again, that's balanced out by Cho'Gath having 3 kills in the top lane.
Yeah, this Talon definitely is looking to be the win condition here. Of the champions here, like of these two junglers, would you since you are a bit of a jungle specialist, what would you say, which one's more useful in the late game? Because obviously Elise can be a cocoon bot, but Lee Sin can do the kicks.
All comes down to how good is the Lee Sin player. If the Lee Sin can land his insects, his flanks, while Lee Sin does fall off, a kick can win a team fight. Especially now I think about it, that's another way to peel off that set from his team. Oh, that's just... Oh, yeah, that's that entire CC chain coming down. That's going to be a dead Oh.
And the Destiny coming out from TF to just make sure they clean up that Tristana. It's maybe not necessary, but it's nice to see it used. It just makes sense to just make sure they secure that kill.
So that will be a 2-for-1 for the Ruined Kings, which has brought them back up to a 1k gold lead now, because that is the shutdown on the Talon.
This is shaping up to be a very, very spicy game. Lots of kills back and forth. That's what we like to see. Lots of entertainment. So,
I've just looked at it. That Rel has got 2 kills now, which is not exactly where you want to see the gold, but a gold lead's a gold lead. You can't complain too much.
Okay.
So all things considered, this top lane's been relatively tame. So as he Stride Breakers in, although I feel like Blazkowicz is underestimating his damage because he could have won that trade there if he kept going.
Okay. So now we see Elise moving towards the dragon here. The dragon has just come up, and so we see the Rel also moving into support. Meanwhile, Lee Sin's in base. He just recalled, so I don't know. Maybe they can't really punish it though because the TF's also in base and the Jinx is just walking to lane. But they're going for it anyway. I'd be slightly apprehensive here because they don't know where the Talon's gone, and now they have vision. So it's going to be really, really risky here.
It's going to be too little too late, though. They're not in a position to take it. They just have to give it up. So that will be the first... Oh, wait, reset.
That's the second Drake. So
it's second Drake. Okay, I'm just blind.
Yeah. So that's the second Drake they're taking already. So I think it was after the play bot lane that happened earlier that they managed to secure
it. Yeah.
Okay, Talon Stride breaking in again. Okay, gets the pull. Ult. Oh, that haymaker was huge. Wait. What's he going back in for? Oh, I guess he didn't have flash. Maybe he thought he was dead and just went for the grasp proc or something. Does he have grasp? I can't see Blazkowicz' rune here. It's I don't know if it's bugged.
Just wait for him to respawn.
Okay. I see.
So he should have the grasp.
Okay, at least looking for the play. Gets absolutely countered by the crash down, zap, traps, and the cocoon. Like, there's just no chance for him to get out at all. And now Elise is still staying bot side though here. Maybe they're looking to pressure the Tristana and the Soraka. Okay, meanwhile, stop going down mid. I don't know.
So we're seeing Vince force... Oh, you can't be staying against that.
Tristana just gets hard punished there. That's just a big overstay.
So we will see the Cho'Gath teleport down, but it's too little too late. Which, that's going to allow Set to take plate top lane. Actually, they're going to drop off. So it's not the worst, but that's just TP's been used for nothing.
Well, it still means a lot of damage onto top tower, though, and they get damage onto bot tower here because Tristana's still in base. Like, he still gets a plate as well. That's really not good. Really not good. They're just going to lose these outer towers way too fast. And with them, they'll lose some map control and safe spots. Okay, so the Herald's up here. It's probably the next objective. They're going to want to be looking for both Elise and Lee Sin in the topside jungles right now, with their topside buff spawning as well. The red side bot lane are backing from Ruined Kings, so it's possible they will rotate up to this Herald here earlier. So they may have a slight bit of prio while Tristana and Soraka are stuck bot.
So yeah, both teams should be playing around this Herald right now. While this isn't as valuable anymore, now plates are gone, it is still the only objective on the map, which utilize creates a free turret.
Yeah.
At the moment, opening up the map just anywhere will help both teams be able to actually play and win. So we will see the Gourmet gang invading into the jungle. They don't know this yet from all
They will have
this.
seen the Krogs dying there.
No,
so
they
they will
haven't.
know.
Yeah, that's just a shutdown onto the Elise, completely clueless.
Okay, that's just a bit rough for Luke Caruana there. His teammates are in no position to respond to that at all. Okay, but then we see TF moving towards bot side. But looks like he was just going for a walk, having a look, having a peek around, and seeing not much happening, and just turning back to mid lane. And Talon going to join him.
Talon's going in here. Not going to get the passive trigger. That's a lot of damage missed.
Yeah, that passive proc is really what enables Talon to get those cheesy level 2 first bloods and a lot of his burst in general, isn't it? He requires landing 3 abilities, I believe it is, and then getting an auto attack.
Yeah, 3 abilities into an auto attack.
And that gets a really big bleed, especially early game. And it absolutely chunks out people. And that's why his level 2 is so disgusting if he lands both parts of his W, which is Rake.
So we do see the Elise coming bot lane here, looking for the dive again. Although Lee Sin and Talon immediately responding, Elise will back off. I'll say that. She's looking for come around the lane instead.
Yeah, going for a different
Lee Sin
angle.
and Talon are coming to back up.
Meanwhile, he's got Destiny, and he's waiting in the bush though, so that's something to watch out for. Okay, TF's just continuing to push mid. He has the Destiny, so he can take the initiative to move down whenever he needs to. And unlike the Talon, he can be in lane at the same time, which is a really nice thing that he can do there.
One of the wonderful things of TF is the fact that he doesn't have to follow Talon, because if he follows Talon, he insta-dies. Whereas being able to just sit in lane and then the moment he suspects something up, press R, see where he is, and just immediately respond to a safe spot and back up his team.
Exactly, and that's really big. There's still a farm lead for Blaziken up in the top lane here, which is all right considering how far ahead his enemy lane opponent is.
So we've still got a 2k gold lead and 2 Drakes currently in the hands of the Ruined Kings.
Yep. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
So it's quite a lead right now, and it's just rough when you look at the bot lane. And you see that Jinx is 40 farm ahead right now of Tristana, and as we said, that's an early game champ you don't want getting behind because her mid game isn't that good. Definitely worse than Jinx's. So we'll see the Ruined Kings immediately on Drake spawn, starting to contest this. We might have a flip going on here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. The Lee Sin has used the Q though. He's just used it, so it's not going to be up for maybe a little bit.
Okay, so we'll have the ward hop in.
Oh, he misses it. Okay, he burns the flash, still goes down though, and now the Soraka's in trouble. Sets in there. Is he going to land? Okay, no, he's going on Talon. He's going on Talon instead because Talon's out of position here. He's a bit caught out. Enemy team are going to rotate on. Soraka's silence is stopping a lot of them from moving. Talon tries to trade with the set, but the set still manages to take him down. Bamboo jumps out, and the Rel uses ult, but they still all seem to get out other than Talon and the Lee Sin. So honestly, that's not too bad. This is not too, considering how far up they were and how bad that looked, it could have gone a lot worse for Gourmet Gang.
That's still in that fight between the Drake and that team fight happening there. They just took 4 flashes from them.
That is true. It is still not what they want here. And the cocoon goes down. They dodge the Q. Okay, from the Trogath. Okay, at least it's out to safety. As we said before, though, the initiative needs to be taken by Gourmet Gang here to be able to stay in this game, and that's not what we're seeing right now.
So right now we're seeing almost a 5k gold lead in the hands of Ruined Kings, which again, this early game comp that they've drafted the Tan, the Lee Sin, and the Tristana, if they don't find a way back into the game now, with that set becoming more and more unkillable, it's going to be rough, especially with that Cho'Gath, which I'm not a fan of him building that Sunfire here.
Okay, yeah. I can definitely see what you were saying before coming into effect. There's maybe a little bit of a Boris differential here in the top lane. It is what it is, though. You know, we're gonna have to see. Maybe he's gonna use all that damage to just shred through the enemy team as their DPS. Who knows? We'll see.
I don't know if he's gonna live long enough though, because we're starting to see the Jinx come online. She's got her Kraken Slayer. I mean, both AD carries have their Kraken Slayer, but we do see the Jinx, a Zeal and a dagger above of Tristana.
Yeah, it's okay. Crash down goes wide, traps down though, and they're rooting, and
That will be a
Traction
clean
repel.
kill onto the Talon. That's going to be. Ooh, we manages to get the hop out, just about.
Yep, Talon down, but the Tristana and Lee Sin and everyone else is safe. Okay, gold card onto Trogath here. Just a little bit of poke. Not going for anything too deep. They did just get a kill. Okay, meanwhile though, they're getting 3 towers top lane. So that's pretty big for them.
Say, Skull lead slowly and slowly getting bigger, almost up to 6,000 now. And if it's Mo getting engaged on, he's just dead, 5-man. It's that should be a Baron for Ruined Kings.
Yeah, the only hope they have really is a Trogath steal, but the flash is down. It's not like he's got Ken tank. I don't really see how this guy gets into the pit.
I don't
Jinx
think they get there in time. They're just going to shred it with the Jinx.
Yeah, they don't have vision either, as far as I can tell. So it's just they have no way to confirm this, and Ruined Kings have complete topside vision control as well in the enemy jungle. So
Complete game control, I'd say here.
True. And Dragons in 1 minute 30, and that will be soul for Ruined Kings if they can get it.
That's a Mountain Soul, which again, this Talon's going to have a hard time. He's already having a hard time finding targets now that they're slowly getting these base stats getting tankier. But with a Mountain Soul shield on top of that, I don't think he's going to be able to ever find a pick. Same with this Lee Sin.
Yeah, we saw when he went in versus the set bot lane earlier on, and that's before the set was as far into his build as he is now. He was still having trouble bursting that set more than about half or 2/3 of his health, and that was with everything he had with the set in a one-on-one, while trying to kill him so he could escape. And so it's really looking tough here, and I'm not sure that flash is going to be up in time for Blazicus in order to be able to contest this dragon, because I honestly don't see the Lee Sin stealing it now. It's going to be really, really tough.
So they've just got this. Rao in general is just a wonderful champ for stopping any kind of plays like that. The Magnet Storm can be used to just completely peel off enemies away. This can get. I can't put words, but we are seeing looking for a fight here. That's just Mo dead again. We all see the Talon in the back line. He does find the Jinx.
Mo's alive. He's still okay. Never mind.
That's the Jinx dead.
Tristana's jumping though. Okay, Tristana's also dead. Never mind. It's just. They do manage.
So yeah, they do manage to find the pick onto the Jinx there, but at what cost?
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna call that not worth.
No, and so that should be. I'd imagine 1 inhib. Actually, no, they won't get an inhib, but they will get the soul here, and that's probably 2 towers taken for Ruined Kings, which is going to open up that mid lane entirely.
Yeah, honestly, they're probably strong enough that they could dive this tower thing if they really needed to. The big danger, I think, is the Trogath coming in. I think other than that, they're probably okay with the TF gold card there, crash down, and the Haymaker, and then the set goes in. They the Lee Sin just about escapes, but now it's in trouble. Talon's jumping in. Oh, the roast in there. Everfrost, pull, Haymaker. Oh, it's just a CC train. This is just Gourmet Gang are not being allowed here to have any fun at all.
So they're looking for fights, which they just don't have the damage to break through this. As I said, the Mountain Soul coming through now, giving them resist, giving them a shield. I think this should just be game here.
Yeah, we've got Feb coming back in with the Jinx here. He may be in assist spot this game. Unfortunately, wasn't enabled to pop off. He's playing support Jinx, but he still should do good damage with that Kraken Slayer and Runa's Hurricane finished. And a Smackdown.
So just a rough game. They had that early game lead, but as we saw, they let slip ever so slightly, and once they've done that, this comp finds it so hard to make its way back. They are, however, slowly killing them. I don't think it's... Oh, that's spectator bug.